Well, good morning. So we're back from racing. Actually, I didn't video yesterday. We just went and planted. We got home at 2 in the morning. Got up bright and early, started giving her, and this is the next day. So actually, I only have a little bit of corn left. I'm hoping to go plant 60 acres today, and then hopefully 90 tomorrow. I gotta get some fertilizer spread on the 190 acres. But he's gonna start air seeding, so we'll get a little video, and we'll get this day moving. So yeah, we're no-tilling. Right into the corn stalks. So it was great going racing because honestly everything changed like so huge by the time we got home. The clay that I got to plant corn into, it's ready. We're gonna go change. We're gonna check out a clay field. I'll show you what I'm talking about. There we are. In the other video, that was all goo. That's what we want to see. She is good to plant. Okay. It's gonna be a good day. This going. Make sure all my GPS stuff is getting signal. Time to rock. Okay, so we are here at the farm that we're gonna plant. I am actually just waiting for my urea for the RJ there. They should be here right shortly, but we came down, got set up. We'll get liquid in my tanks while we're waiting. And then yes, it is just the waiting game after that. Yesterday, when I wasn't filming, I would have made a great video. And here I am, looking at my door. Always make sure this is closed when you're doing liquid. I'm gonna tell you why. I had a hose blow on me yesterday. Covered me, covered the tractor. My door was open. I got some inside, not too bad, but enough to piss me off. So, and I know better. Except for today when I just looked at it, that was a mistake. But anyways, we will turn everything on, get everything flowing. Unfortunately, I always seem to get this tank 31. Brutal. It's a slow pump. Doesn't work worth a crap. But anyways. Now, yes, that started and worked, but this pump just seems to be slower than the other one I was using yesterday. But probably wouldn't have blew that hose apart because it wouldn't have had the pressure. Anyways, we'll get this filled up. Hopefully he'll be here right shortly. We'll get the dry fertilizer there. You can see the 28 still on my, you can see where it was sitting. I washed all the steel off. You can see spots of it. Like it just went everywhere. Everywhere. Brutal. Okay. You know what? Now that's the second tank of gas I have to that pump. So this is swag tank, that's not mine. I'm gonna assume that was some old gas in it, and I was the first guy to use it. Second tank, now it's running real good. So I There we are. There he is. I just put the hose away, so we really haven't wasted any of my time. It's good. Okay, he's gonna start getting my fertilizer in the wagon for me for the day. I have enough fertilizer to start striking out, so we're gonna do so. Gotta clean this fence line up on this field. Holy, we're missing 15 feet. Actually, just on the other side of this fence line, my brother made a deal with the guy, so he's actually gonna rent it. There's a 20-acre piece, so we can actually clean this fence line up, and then up here it gets to the field. We can actually make this kind of one nice piece. Well, we're comfortably rolling. I can make a few strikeouts. He's just about to leave. I don't know if you can see my fertilizer boxes, but there's just a smidge left in there. We'll be able to get to the front, and that'll be good. And then I obviously, so right there's got to be a tile problem actually. I wish I would have known that earlier. Anyways, we'll have to maybe come back and dig down in this spot and see what's going on, or it's just bleeding off his field. I'm not too sure, but it's always been a little bit of a wet spot, but that's the first time I've actually seen standing water there, so we'll find out in the future. Woohoo! Sorry. Another pet rock. Ooh. So yes, this is all the ditching stuff. There. So the next time we clean out the ditch, that rock's gonna be right back there. See, I want to work this down. It was definitely a little wet. That's why obviously we weren't planting then. See how clumpy it is, and we have to deal with all this stuff that's in the ditch, but it's gonna go good. We'll plant right through it, and next year will be real nice. So, my last video, obviously we went racing, and we came home, and I told you we got home early in the morning, and here we are back at it, and it was good to have that little bit of time away, honestly, because the rest of our fields needed it. Now we can just keep going and keep planting. Our clay is all now fit. As you've seen earlier in this video, I know a couple of those guys watch me that watch this channel, so I just want to say thanks again for having us out. It's been 3 years since we've been able to make it back down there because of COVID and borders and all that kind of stuff. So it was just fantastic to get back down to those guys, all open arms, hugs. Everybody was awesome. So my dad was a huge part of that race, and I had so many people come up and they reminisce stories about him, and that kind of stuff is just so awesome to me, because it's just like you're living. You get to speak with your dad again just through them type deal. It was so cool. People just come and say, hey, I remember your dad here back in the day. He was one of the first. There was like 10 cars that came there the first year, and he was one of them. And now, of course, those guys see those cars and me and Owen are racing them. So I think some of those guys get a little bit emotional seeing us go down the track because they had such love for my dad. It was just cool. Like, I had one guy come up and say, hey man, I just want to let you know, it'd be 14 years ago when I first came to this event. The first guy that came up to me and welcomed me to this event was your old man, and I just wanted you to know that that's always stuck with me. So certain things like that, it was awesome, and I'm just sharing that kind of stuff. That's why I go to those events. Just brings me back. Anyways, we're gonna keep planting here. Hopefully we have a good day. Owen's knocking out soybeans. I got Wes working a little bit of dirt that we got to plant soybeans in that we worked around. We logged a field, we logged a bush. That's where that area that the log sat on needs to be fluffed up. So that's what he's doing. Mike's gathering eggs. Yeah, it's busy times right now, and it's good. I like being busy, and yeah, obviously you can tell I like being busy, because It was just, actually I'm gonna tell you what happened and how we decided. Obviously the dirt wasn't fixed or fit to go, and I'm just gonna start rambling. My wife, what a good, she is an awesome woman. I mean, we were having coffee that morning, and she could tell my brain's thinking. She goes, "What are you thinking?" I said, "I think I'm gonna go racing today." She's like, "Really? How do you think of that kind of stuff?" I'm like, I just do. I mean, the ground isn't fit. And then so by noon, Owen and I were like, "We're going racing." And I told her that we're really gonna go, and she's like, "Well, have a good time." I mean, and I said, "I'll be back for Mother's Day." So she's, and then of course I came home, did the little Mother's Day thing, and guess what? I was right back in the field. So she's a good woman. She puts up with me. I mean, some days it's hard to believe she does put up with me, because I weigh a lot on her, and you know, I try to be there for the boys and all stuff, but when it's this time of the year, she is definitely, she's taking them to, actually this week's crazy. PJ, he's got baseball, he's got ball hockey, and then he's got a hockey tryout for next year. So, and she's taking him to all that stuff, and then my youngest, he's doing ball hockey and soccer this week, so she's gonna be on the road with those two munchkins, and yeah, I just want to let you know she's wonderful. All right, we're checking back in. We're still moving. I also, so I'm just thinking. So this is my brother's farm right now that we're planting corn into. But if you have watched or been following me, and you've watched the video where I've talked about my life up until this point, you'll know that one of my best buddies passed away when I was in my early 20s. Anyways, this is his farm. My brother ended up buying it off his brother about 7 years ago-ish. No, 10. It's going on 10 years I think we've owned this farm. Maybe. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so this is my brother's farm, but also this was one of my best buddy's farms. It's kind of cool that I get to farm it, and I'm going to keep farming it through my life. So yeah, it's very sentimental. It's a sentimental piece of dirt, if that makes any sense to you. Back for some more rambling. I think that's all I got today. I'm just gonna talk. I mean, I can only show planting so much, but you know, I've had some. I hope you guys enjoyed my racing video. I know it's different than farming. I hope you enjoy the flight videos I do with my brother. I've had people say, "Oh, you know, you can just make different channels and just keep this one farming and that one for racing and cars and blah blah blah." But honestly, that's just way too much work. I'm just gonna keep this channel strictly. Basically, what you're seeing is my Canadian farmer life. This is what we do day to day. I mean, some days it's fun, some days it's stressful, and a lot of days it's busy working. So that's, I hope you guys just enjoy everything I put out. And you know what, if you don't like the racing ones, you don't have to watch the racing ones. If you don't like the farming ones, you like the racing ones, don't watch the farming ones. But tune in for whatever you guys like. I have lots of different stuff to show. So anyways, I really hope you guys are enjoying. I know I've had some comments. Some people didn't like the video I made. It was just the quick drone shot of me planting. But to be honest with you, I just wanted to do a short video that day just to get something out there that we are planting, because it's a lot of work. I do all the editing, so right now I just don't have time to do a lot of editing. So right now I have a ton of stuff sitting in, I call it the bank, but they're just sitting on SD cards. I have a bunch of content for you. I hope you enjoy what you've seen. I got lots coming up. So anyways, that's it for right now. I'll just kind of keep you informed of the day. Row 1. What did we do to row 1? Looks good. Obviously we got a seed. Is it a fluke? I'll just pick you up then. Let's see what's up. Definitely no seed. Oh, well, there we are. Blew a shear pen. All right. I'll put you back down. So, great. She's real friggin' full. That's a doozy. Oh, babe. Woo! Okay, clear. That's good. Chain tension seems to be tight. Set you guys there. I need a roll pin. I don't know if I have a roll pin. Son of a. Okay, I'll see what we got. I will see what we got. Okay, so I don't have a roll pin. I got lots of other fun stuff. All kinds of shear pins for the planter, you know. But let's try. There we go. Let's get that out of there. That'll jump that chain, then we'll be stuck again. Now my hands are greasy. So I don't know if you can. Let's put the camera up in here so you can see. This is the other drive. There's the roll pin I need, and that clips on, and the sprocket turns it and pops that seat out. So I can't imagine. Did it just fall out? I don't know. It must have, because it's not in the hole, which is very weird. And good luck finding it. So Wes is on his way with parts, which is a good thing, because I'm going to need a hand lifting that thing back in there. I'm going to tell you right now from experience, never ever lift from this piece, that extension. That's just clipped on there. Always lift from here, because you'll make a mess. Well, you can see this is where I set my planter down, and we were planting here, so between here and 200 feet, she fell out or broke. That's weird. Never had that happen before. I'm sure other people have, but. Well, here's lunch. Unfortunately, Mom had already left by the time I needed parts, but might as well eat.
Ready for you?
Yeah, ready for YouTube?
Oh!
Well, Wesley actually didn't bring me parts, but my buddy did. If we can get her to go in here. There she goes. Now, the question is, will it spin?
Where did it break?
Oh, that's good. Okay. Extra roll pin for later in life, too. Look at you guys go. Okay. There we go. We're planting. Quick fix. Not too bad. Had a nice little bite to eat. Popped in a roll pin. Let's keep going. Anyways, yep, we're going. So actually, thanks to Daryl Murray. He just ended up, he had some questions about this Kinsey monitor. He just rolled in the laneway when I was talking with Wes about getting parts, so he ran it out. Worked for him, worked for me. We're going. Everything seems to be going just fine again, so until the next breakdown or until we're done this field, I'll check back in with you. Well, another nice stretch. Fertilizer time. Okay, we are full of fert. Wes is gonna get this out of the way. I'm gonna plant this area and we'll keep going. He's gotta go work a little dirt. I think I said that earlier, so that's where he's off to right after this. Literally just kicked these off. That's what happens. You think, oh, full of fertilizer, we're gonna be good. And kick your boots off and nope. No. Get out, get outside. Got another pet rock. Ooh. Well, it's just bent. Oh, it's not even a rock. It's a piece of wood from the ditch. Oh, that's gonna, yeah, that's bad. That was piss poor throw, everybody. Piss poor. For the next time. All right, here we go again. I'm not gonna kick them off. I know in the next round, we're gonna get ready to that ditch stuff again. And I'll be out of the cab a few times. Yep, couple pet rocks. Lots of rocks today. This is a big one. It's a little heavy. I got you guys sideways. Sorry about that. There we are. All right. And we're off again. And, oops, there we are. There we go. Wes just called me. He got lucky. I guess the clutch bolts fell out of the Massey. Anyways, he got her woed. Mike's picking him up. They're gonna put a new bolt in it. That could have been bad, but he's a good driver, good operator. He didn't panic and he got her under control. So that's nice. I'm glad. I asked if they wanted my assistance and they said no. Holy, that is a chunk of concrete. That's gonna be a camera off situation. Well, good news. Wes was able to put a bolt in it. It's not 100% fixed, but he got a bolt and a nut in the clutch pedal, and he limped it home. It's in the garage right now, or it's put away in the shed, and we'll have to look at it and get the proper bolt in there. But for right now, it's working, so that's nice. So we are now in a different spot in this field. You can see how it looks there. Anyways, so you can see how it looks there. That's all clay over there. This section here, that's all black muck. That nice black, super black soil. It's really good dirt, but you do need to spray a lot of manganese on it. Like there's a lot, it just seems to tie up that particular nutrient. But anyways, it's looking good. We have, I don't know if there's 15 acres, 20 acres left, something like that. But we're coming down to the end for planting today, so this is good. Well, we just about buried the planter right there. There's no water laying, but this is black muck and there's no bottom. It started going down, so this is as far as I'm gonna go for this pass. Just gonna stay away from that spot. That would have been bad. Actually, it would have been great for you as the viewer, because everybody likes people getting stuck, but it would have wrecked my day. There's Owen with the sunflower, just fluffing up a spot. Well, I'm on my way home, and this is my last, well, this is the 90 acres I gotta do tomorrow, and I see the fertilizer spreader is there waiting for fert. This is good. I don't know if you can see, but the dust is flying. So we're done planting. I went and greased the planter. I got it ready for tomorrow morning. This is coming up pretty nice for the first pass, and tomorrow we'll hit it one more time and start planting. Yeah, like that is just breaking apart. That's fantastic. One more shot tomorrow and this is gonna be just gorgeous. Oh yeah. So we ended up spreading a little bit of fertilizer on top of this. It's the first time I've done this in quite a few years. I'm just trying something a little bit different compared to just straight manure. I find, actually the one field we did, I spread manure in the fall. And then we had a spot we didn't quite have enough, so we spread that in the spring. There was a 20 bushel gain from fall application to spring application, as in if when you spread in the spring, you get a better bang for your dollar. So I believe we're losing the nitrogen, so we spread some urea down to give it that nitrogen. All the rest of the goodies should be there. We're gonna find out what happens in this field when, obviously when harvest comes. So stay tuned in months to come. We got dust. There is a cultivator back there. Okay. We got a fairly solid night ahead of us. I don't know how many acres we've done, but there's quite a few left, that's for sure. So, but no, it's doing a really nice job. I'm extremely happy with that. The crumbler, the packer is doing a great job. We just got the right amount of depth. We're going on a slight angle. It's good. Well, sun's starting to set. We're just about doing 30 acres an hour. 8.2 mile an hour. So we're using that ITC jailbreak. It's doing not bad. It wanders just a smidge, but for the price, I'm okay with it for work. Anyways, you guys are about to die. See you tomorrow when I start planting. It's been a day, it's gonna be a bit of a night, but I don't got enough juice to keep you guys rolling, so make sure you like, subscribe. Peace, have a good one.